Steve Doocy of Fox and Friends is literally trying to be the dumbest person in television. Now check out this clip.
Bill de Blasio ran for mayor. One of the things he promised was there would be a so-called New York City municipal ID, and you can use it to vote in local and state elections. It's predominantly for illegals, and there are 500,000 here in New York
I prefer
City.
the term undocumented.
Okay, it's for undocumented people who are illegally in the country.
Steve, I prefer illegal.
Anyway,
you may.
He's the guy.
But you can't use it. You can't use it to vote.
Yes, you can in local and state elections, not federal.
I don't think.
I think you can.
No, you get free admission to
That's the new part. Now there's
cultural
incentive to get more people to sign up.
I do not believe you can use this to vote. I absolutely do not believe that is. Let me just.
You don't think it's a transition?
I do not. Well, that's a different issue, Elizabeth. And let me just put this in perspective. We are by far the largest city in the country, 8.4 million people. We have over 500,000 undocumented immigrants in the 5 boroughs of New York.
Right.
To give you an idea, proportionally, that is the population, the entire population of Atlanta or Tucson or Las Vegas. We have as many undocumented as those entire cities. How can we have 500,000 people in this city and not know who they are?
Right.
So just taking inventory would make an ID an appropriate and talk about prudent method for government. Now, giving
so they
them
should not be able to use it to vote.
That is absolutely illegal.
I think they can.
Because I think that they can, with no proof. Look, when Geraldo Rivera is the smartest person in the room, look, okay, in all fairness, he is right. Now, we do have an issue with people that are undocumented. You know, basically, one of the problems is they pay into government services. They never get anything back, and there's a lot of things that they're held back from being able to do. Hence, comprehensive immigration reform. That'd be a fantastic idea if they did that. But I think, more importantly, this whole thing touches on their fears, and that's undocumented immigrants sneaking across the border to vote for Democrats, obviously. See, a pathway to citizenship as well. They're also scared as hell of that, because that, of course, would lead newly Americanized immigrants to vote for Democrats. It all comes down to, now, since we're not going to be a majority anymore, we're fucked because we only know how to appeal to racists and use the Southern strategy, and that's why we can't do anything about this. Now, like I said, Geraldo was actually right. You got to give him some credit here for actually explaining some actual facts, and the fact that, no, Steve, you douchebag, you cannot actually use this card to vote. That is pure propaganda. It's not true. And he gets credit for using the word undocumented instead of illegal.
You don't need any form of ID to vote. We don't have voter ID laws. So the idea that this ID card would give you the power to vote is patently false based on that. We have the normal system where you sign your name. We don't have a big thing of voter fraud. And, like, what is Steve Doocy afraid of? That New York might vote Democratic in the next election? Like, I got news for you. That's going to happen anyway. Like, it's so stupid. Like, and also, I like how Steve Doocy is trying to be the dumbest person on the show. It's really, really hard with Kill Me there. Even in that clip, he's like, I prefer illegals. I know I just did a George Bush there. And the thing is I actually kind of have a soft spot in my heart for Kill Me, because I think he's a stupid guy who's trying to be funny. Like, he has horrible positions, political positions, when he's being serious. But sometimes I feel like he's trying to be funny. And that's kind of a funny line right there, after somebody says, I prefer this, and then he immediately changes what he said. And, like, it's kind of funny to throw it in there in a lighthearted morning show. But, like, the substantive part, of course Geraldo Rivera is right. And I actually give Geraldo a little more credit than you do. Like, he was a real reporter for a long time. He does do international stuff. He's not the biggest genius, because he did the Al Capone's Vault thing, and he gave away the United States military's position during the Iraq War, although I'm pretty sure that was the graphic more than him specifically. And but, like, Geraldo's a good guy on certain marijuana issues, on certain race issues. Like, he got into a lot of trouble over the hoodie comment and the Trayvon Martin thing, but that, to me, that was more of a misinterpretation of what he was trying to say. than something vicious like Doocy or kill me, or something stupid like Doocy or kill me, or something nonsensical that's just being fed into their brains because they can't think for themselves. Like who are those two guys? Like Doocy and kill me would do.